Hello and welcome to a Sophisticated Pairs video blog. My name is Erica and this is my friend Dezi.
Hello.
And today we're going to be talking to you about the difference between plunge and balcony styles. Now, people who've been watching the vlog regularly know that I've already covered this a little bit, but today I actually have a model to show you what the difference between a plunge and a balcony style is, as well as to demonstrate how there's different levels of coverage for each style. The first style I want to show you is your standard plunge. Now, she has on the Curvy Kate Elegance bra, and as you can see, it has a very deep V, which is one of the characteristics I mentioned in my previous video blog. The center gore is sitting much lower on her chest, and she's got a lot of space between the breasts where you can kind of create that very sexy, rounded cleavage. This is very trademark of your standard plunge, which most people associate with deep V-necks and creating that cleavage that we mentioned. Now, I also just want to take a second to show you the side of the bra. This has a little bit lower wing here. This is good because it can kind of give you a little bit less coverage on the side. Also great if you have any kind of dresses or tops that maybe have more cut in the armpit area. So this is your standard plunge. And next we're going to show you one that has a little bit more coverage to it. Dezi's wearing the Fairform Profile Perfect, which is a full coverage plunge style. Now, I know that can seem a little bit contradictory, but as you can see, this does have the V-neck shape of a plunge style, but it has a higher center gore here. Now, whereas the Elegance bra created that rounded cleavage look, this gives her more lift and separation while still preserving that plunging V neckline. This bra is great for giving you that extra bit of support that a balconette might provide, but it still gives you a little bit more of an open neckline. And also, if she turns to the side here, we can see that this is a little bit of a wider wing than what you would see on most plunge styles. And in fact, it has a little piece of boning here to give extra side support and anchorage. So what's important to note is don't let the term plunge throw you off and make you think that it's going to be something very cleavagey, because it may actually be something that just gives you a little bit more support with a more open neckline. Now we're going to move on to the balcony styles. Now, Dezi has on the Freya Neve Longline bra, which is a traditional balcony style on the top. As you can see, it's cut straight across, which, if you'll recall from my previous video, is one of the trademark characteristics. It also has straps that are a little bit wider set on the shoulders. And what's nice about this particular style bra is it definitely gives you that lift from the bottom to create almost like a rounded cleavage on top, instead of pushing it together as was what we saw in a plunge style. Now, this is a little bit more of a low coverage balconette. As you can see, the center gore is sitting pretty low on her chest, but it's still giving her a lot of lift and shaping. A lot of people regard balconette bras as the kind of everyday bra for just this reason. They do tend to anchor at the band and lift upward. This can make them really ideal for women who have heavier busts as well. But I also want to show you one of the full coverage styles. As I mentioned, this is a little bit on the lower coverage side, so I want to give you a point of comparison. Now I want to show you an example of a balcony style that's a little bit more full coverage. Dezi is currently wearing the Fantasy Vivian bra, which, as you can see, still has this nice straight across line, trademark of the balcony, along with some wider set straps. But the center gore at the front sits up higher on her chest. She's getting more lift and separation than she was with the Freya Neve Longline bra, but she still has that balconette feel. Now, balcony bras are nice because the center gore can vary widely among styles, which means if you have a larger heavy bust, you can find a balcony style that has a higher center gore, which will anchor to your chest and make sure that your breasts are lifted and supported all day long. In fact, oftentimes balcony bras are the styles that are used for everyday bras for just this reason. They provide an excellent amount of lift, shaping, and support, and they keep your breasts firmly separated throughout the day. Whether or not you like plunge or balcony styles depends entirely upon your personal preference, but I think it's important that you give both styles the opportunity. You never know if a full coverage plunge may suit you better than a full coverage balcony. So don't let either the plunge or the balcony description deter you from giving each style a try. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to email sophisticatedpair@gmail.com, and don't forget to check both our blog and Facebook page for the latest news, updates, and event information. Thank you.